1636 was the year that Harvard was built. That was the first college the world had ever seen. Soon after, more colleges sprouted up throughout America and Western Europe, and not long after, the world had started a path for students to gain a higher education. And college is a vital part of our country. Today, kids start in preschool, they move to elementary school, then to middle school, then on to the scary high school, and then some afterwards take on the challenge of college. And throughout all of that required schooling before college, kids are groomed to succeed for a higher education. But there's a problem that has risen: the cost of college. Tuition needs to be raised in order to ensure that colleges can provide the necessary education and also that it is fair for every student. The cost to run a college is very high. It takes a lot of money to run each bachelor's program, each athletic program, the crazy cost of actually building the building, the maintenance, the books, computers, the tables, the chairs, the food, the cost to pay every staff member. The list of costs is just endless when it comes to trying to run a college. And in order to pay for this, the society needs to step up and they need to pay more. The average cost of college for state schools is $7,500 per year. This is not enough to keep college going with the inflating costs that has occurred. With proper funding, colleges will be forced to cut important programs and not provide the best quality education that is expected. Raising the cost to $10,000 a year would create a significant difference within the budget of state colleges. The average income of someone in the United States is $53,000 according to Gary Baker, the Nobel laureate economist. He found that in the University of Washington there were more students whose parents made over $200,000 than less than $53,000, which is the average. So more parents were making $200,000 than there were parents making less than $53,000. This just shows that there are a lot of people who are able to pay the full price of tuition. But the problem is that our government is handing out money to these people who are able to afford college at full cost, which is not very wise in the fact that our country needs to save as much money as possible for more important things than to give it away to people who already can pay for stuff. The average college graduate makes $47,000 a year compared to $32,000 a year. That is a high school graduate, according to the Census Bureau. That is a $15,000 difference. I know I would love to have an extra $15,000 every year. So the kids that come out of college and graduate will have plenty enough money to be able to pay for the cost of their student loans and whatever else they had to pay for college, and they will be able to pay for that because they graduated college and now make more than if they would have came straight out of high school and started a job. And it doesn't make sense to have the average taxpayer put their hard money towards students who will end up having more money than the average taxpayer. So taxpayers on average do not make as much as a college graduate, but yet they are still paying to have these college graduates go to college, and they pay it off for them, when in reality the kids who graduate and the students who graduate have enough money to pay for it already. College is one of the more important things this country has, and we cannot just let it wilt and die because we do not have enough funding to keep it going. Raising tuition has the potential to help so many colleges and create a better environment for students to learn. Also, slowing down governmental funding for students will greatly provide funding for other important aspects for our country. Raise tuition.